Hi guys, I'm just out here in my garden, my potted garden, and I'm gonna be cutting back lemongrass, but I figured I could talk to you while I do that. We say, uh, lemongrass, you need to prune it back in fall, and that you should really be picking it year round, otherwise the plant becomes unproductive. And it's really nice. I like lemongrass. Obviously it's really good in Asian foods, and it can be and make a nice zing to your tea too, but I think we're just gonna cut all this back. I've also got some peppermint over here that I'm gonna cut back as well while I'm chatting with you guys. So I've been really working on trying to make a brand lately, and it's been really tough coming, to be honest. I'm about to be a mother soon, and so that's a factor in stress. And so between trying to prepare for a child and trying to start a brand, I have been putting myself into burnout. And I recently talked to my mentor, or well, my friend. I want to call him a mentor because, like, regardless of whether he intends to, like, purposefully be a mentor in people's lives, in my life or not, he has been a large influence and played a large role and will continue to do so in my life and many others. And he just told me, he gave me, he's given me a lot of keys. And yesterday he basically just told me that I need to stop. Well, this doesn't work for everyone, mind you. This makes mostly for, more movement based personality types. And yes, I'm talking about Fury. We still recording? Okay. So, more, and I'll ramble about personality type a lot on here. So, you can like it or you can not like it. That's your choice. But as for me, I'm the type of person, I want to plan and I want to make systems. And because like all the books that you read and so many people tell you, you should just plan things, and that's the way to do it. You plan your finances, you plan, can you see that? You plan your life basically, and oh, my battery might die again. That's also a typical thing for my personality type. I'm an Istp. But basically, people tell you to plan your life and to do all these things. And so it makes sense in the moment to like plan things out. But then it's like I get so stuck around the details of making the plan in the moment instead of actually taking action to live and do what I need to. I just end up not doing anything and then stressing over the fact that I've worked so hard on this plan because it takes so much energy that I end up not doing anything instead. And it really freaking sucks because it's a terrible cycle for someone like me, where it's like you think you're doing so much and it's taking so much energy, but nothing gets done. So that was really humbling to see that and to have that help and to know that I will be able to do this, and that it's just because I'm forcing myself into a box, somebody else's box, that isn't meant for me naturally. And I know everybody gets not everybody, but some people get upset about type because they're like, well, you're putting me into a box. Yes, in some ways, it's more like putting the boxes into people, like one of the other YouTubers said, putting boxes into people. I think from one of the other channels. But like, it doesn't matter. But putting boxes into people. And yes, But that's good because then I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. And then because of those strengths, I can actually live a fulfilled life. And isn't that the purpose, regardless of whether or not we're put into a little box or not? Don't you want to have a fulfilling life? And that's basically what it's about. Having a fulfilling lifestyle that helps you do what you're meant to do as a person and helps you help others do what they're meant to do too. It's just like kind of it makes sense to me. And maybe you guys have other arguments for other reasons. You can bring that up here too. I'm not opposed to that. But it's been a lifelong thing. My headphone just died, so I don't know how well you're gonna hear me now, but we'll try. My phone's about to die, my headphone's dying. I work on my phone and my headphones all morning, so what can I say? Use a charger? Be more prepared for the future? As I said, it's not my strong point, but it is something I'm working on. But I'm also trying to work to let myself just go in the moment and go with the flow and use that strength and be okay with it and realize when I'm trying to put myself into a box that's not meant for me. And it's just so, it makes me so happy and so free when I do this. It's just, I forget to, because I'm used to making these choices that are supposed to be better for me. And it's like an unconscious habit, you know? It's kind of funny, but waving scissors at people and it's kind of my nice little trick is I accidentally will sneak up on people or scare people and not mean to. But whatever. As I said, if you like it, cool. If you don't hear about it. Otherwise, you know, that's life. Well, thank you so much for joining and watching my video. I'm sure I will be making more content in the future. But obviously it's just gonna be off the cuff. At least like maybe I plan a little bit in the back of my mind and have like an idea of what I want to do, and then one day it's just like boom, let's do it, let's do it, and then I do it. But you know, other than that, who knows? The possibilities are endless.